Ya time. Shemagic time. Ya time. Shemagic time. There's a meeting in the ladies' room. You'll see Shemagic and Ya soon. There's a meeting in the ladies' room.
Are we on?
Yeah, we are.
We are on. Okay, I don't know what I did, Sheer Magic. You know I be messing up sometime. I don't know what I clicked on.
It was on our intro.
Okay, so I got a double thing going on here.
Okay.
I'm back.
You back? Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. I've got echo. I'm not sure why I got an echo.
I don't
Quality machinery. That's what I say. It's your machinery.
You hear that?
I don't hear echo.
You don't hear echo?
Mm-mm.
Mm. I can't hear you now.
Yeah, you're muted now. Yeah.
What are you eating on, Micro Farmer?
Holla food.
What are you eating on?
That look good.
Lamb holla. What do they call it? Holla? Lamb, chicken, and some holla rice with cucumbers and tomatoes.
Yes.
Yes, this is HALL.
Oh yeah, that. I love that. Yes. It's from what country is that?
The Middle East.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Well,
They're
welcome
from New York.
everybody. Welcome in everybody to Meetin in the Ladies' Room this Friday night. I hope everybody is having a wonderful, wonderful Friday. We thank each and every one of you guys for coming and joining us today.
Absolutely.
And we got our special guest, Mr. Micro Farmer himself.
On my fireball in case I need it.
I know that's right. Sheer Magic, what do you always say?
Yep. What are y'all sipping on? I got my vodka and orange juice.
Got my little fireball right here.
Oh, I got my H to the O, but I got a little sidekick over here too.
I know that's right.
Margarita.
That's a margarita.
See?
Yeah.
Give me one margarita. I'm gonna open my legs. All right.
Oh, here y'all go. Here y'all go. Oh my goodness.
Give me 3 margaritas.
Well,
yeah, you know what I mean?
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Ambias came in early. I don't know if she's still here, but she stopped in to say, hey, Queen, and chat. And I see Michael Harrington.
Hey,
He says, hi, ladies.
Thanks for joining. Hey, Trippin' Michelle.
With Dre and Michelle, yes. Welcome in. Thank you guys so very much for joining us.
Michael, we have already over here cutting up, talking about give me one margarita.
I told him I wanted to get this live monetized, but I don't know if it's gonna get monetized tonight or not. So
you ain't been losing about $4. Don't worry about it.
Right. If that, absolutely. As much as I've been doing on YouTube. But we have a wonderful, wonderful topic. And you guys know that twice a month, Sheer Magic and I come together, and her and I, we collab, and we come up with different type of topics that we think that would be very interesting. So our topic tonight is on how to work through intimacy issues.
Yeah.
And we want you guys to all know this is a what do you call it, Sheer Magic? A free
open discussion, respect everybody's privacy and what they say, because this is just really educational and helping everybody out and different things like that. So I love this topic and different things and stuff. And one thing that I will say that I want to say before you go on, Yaya, is that I've been having tooth issues, y'all, for the past 2.5 months, and I'm over it all the way. So I want to just encourage people in whatever you do, whatever you got going on, just to keep going, keep pushing. There's been a couple of times we thought about canceling our show because my tooth wasn't acting right. But back in the day when I grew up, my grandmother would put bourbon on our toothache and it would help it. And so I got my vodka and I got my Oragel, and that's going to get me through this talk show tonight. We are not canceling nothing. So whatever you're going through in life, whatever, you just got to keep going, keep pushing through, finding the best way that you can. And you can't just stop every time or give up. There's times I hadn't even recorded on my YouTube channel because I couldn't talk half the way, or just different things and stuff. So I just want to encourage anybody to just keep going and keep pushing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, drop in the comments and let us know what you're sipping on and what the weather is like where you are.
Absolutely.
Well, let me talk about your tooth for a minute.
Yes, because it's been bothering me like crazy.
Girl, let me tell you, girl. You talk about, you ain't heard about pull that mother skunk out of your mouth and just call it the day?
And it is gone. That's the problem. It is gone. But there's pain that just keeps shooting from time
Oh, you
to
know
time.
why? You need to go back. No, I can tell you why it's pain. They ain't get all that tooth out your mouth.
And that's what Yaya had said. She said maybe it was something like left up in there, like
It
down
is. It
there.
is.
And then
It is. I got my good one. Shit gone. Shit.
yeah. And look, let me tell you, Microfarmer, he said that he didn't want to pull the tooth over here because he said, I don't want you to have a problem with chewing. I said, look, I'm a thick girl and I love food. Let me figure that out for myself.
Well, let me tell you, dentist, I don't think she worried about chewing. As long as she don't lose her suction. I'm just maybe sip through a straw, baby girl. I'm just saying.
I'm trying to get a dry socket off of my suction, Microfarmer. You know.
She worried about chewing. I don't know, Doc.
I cannot with you. He had already started off.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta bring the fun. Don't worry about her chewing, Doc.
Let's welcome some people in.
Hi, Pescatarian.
Hey, Preston, what's going on, girl?
Oh my God, he is cutting up. What did she say? Probably infection needed enzyme. Yeah, so tripping with Jay and Michelle, they said that I had a dry socket, so that I had to go back. I cannot deal with Microfarmer tonight.
You have to mute him.
I was not sucking on no dry socket. So they had to put a little patch thing in my mouth, and then it worked. And still didn't work. Mind you, I had to go get I got a filling done. That was $110. Went back 2 days later. They pulled the tooth. They're supposed to be $72. My doctor circled it out, so I wouldn't have to pay for it. Then they said I had a dry socket. I'm like, I ain't been sucking on nothing. What is the dry socket for? I don't get it. So they didn't charge me and all the other stuff. So I don't know what's going on with my tooth. I don't know what. There's nothing back there. So I'm just gonna try to. I cannot.
Microfarmer had to.
I just left. I just
acted right.
I'm over here crying. I'm over choking on my rice.
Michelle.
Oh, you know what's so funny? People who watch this, because the business that she's in, those certain things she shouldn't say. The business
I know. I probably shouldn't.
Dry socket. I'm dry socket. There's so many jokes there, but go ahead.
We haven't even started on the topic yet. Okay.
Dry socket.
I'm just telling you what the dentist told me.
Welcome in, K. Renee.
Hey, K. Renee.
Slipping and Micro. Hey, Michelle with tripping and with Dre and Michelle sipping. She said, "What childbirth feels. I know what childbirth feels like, but I can imagine a toothache is a strong number 2."
Yeah, you constipated big as I am. You know what childbirth feel like too. I'm just saying.
Eat you some roughage. Eat you some.
Hey, babe, where them tucks at? You know what I mean? Y'all remember them tucks?
Yeah, I remember tucks
back in the day.
Yeah, do they still make them?
I don't know.
No.
I eat beet. I drink beet juice now. I'm just saying.
I know that's right. Yeah, that'll help you. That'll keep you regulated. Yeah. Okay, so the subject is not about that.
Well, it's kind of about that a little bit, y'all.
Well. So, as I was saying, our topic tonight is about how to work through intimacy issues.
Yes.
And that can come from a lot of perspectives. But when Sheer Magic and I was coming up with the topic, trying to figure out what topic we were going to have for the week, we go through a lot of different things. And as we were discussing this, I was trying to explain to her from my perspective, what I was thinking about is, What would you do if something happened to your mate or your partner? Say there was an accident, which then reminded me of what happened to the guy, the movie star. Which one was he played? Batman, not Batman, but what did he play?
Superman. Christopher
Superman,
Reeve.
right.
Christopher Reeve.
Okay, so what if you couldn't be intimate with your partner? What would life look like to you? What would that mean to you?
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me because I got the answer for me, but you go ahead. Somebody else with some sense.
That's why we asked you we wanted to get it from
me and my wife just had that conversation.
A male perspective and a micro farmer perspective.
Okay, the male perspective.
Yes.
If you can still talk, try to open the door for her to either find a sidekick to replace your situation because you're not. Now that's the your answer that you want. But Michael Farmer said when they bring me home, leave that wheelchair on that hill of my driveway, and the first 18-wheeler comes zooming up the road, I'm gonna push myself down.
Oh, Michael Farmer.
Push yourself down. No.
And I told my wife, listen, don't you bring me home that body. And I was sitting like that.
But you don't think you can get healed from that? Like, if you come home one way, you can get healed, or, different things like that to bring you kind of back where you were? Or you just feel like you're going to be in that state like forever?
Oh, yeah. They tell you paralyzed from the neck down. Chances are you ain't coming out of that. I ain't seen nobody yet come from that type of situation. Now, paralyzed from the waist down.
Okay, yeah, paralyzed.
With therapy. But when you paralyzed from the neck down, I ain't seen not one person yet come from out of that situation.
Yeah.
I have. Now, I've seen people come out that situation that was paralyzed from the waist down.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome in, Six Bowls.
It was a Six Bowls.
K. Renee said absolutely nothing. I would still love my husband.
Absolutely.
Well, K. Renee, I'm gonna let you know right now. You ain't wiped your husband's butt yet. I knew my wife was love. I knew my wife loved me when she wiped my butt. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's what love does.
Yeah.
But when
I'm a big dude. I ain't no little dude. So there's a lot of mess back there.
Oh Lord. But yeah, that's what love will do. Exactly. It's about the love.
I'm gonna tell you, I had surgery.
Like, I'm not married, I'm not in a relationship, but when I was in a relationship, there was nothing that I would not do for my partner. Our intimacy level was amazing. I would hate for that to get taken away from me, but I would also talk to him, like Micro Farmer said, to bring another partner into the situation so I can make sure that I'm good while I'm taking care of him. Because as long as I'm good, then he good. I can take care of
bring another partner.
Well, not another partner, but a male where I can an open relationship.
Okay.
Don't
like
bring
Monique to come in. There's a lot of open relationships out here.
Don't bring them to the house. We can't do that. But to make sure that I'm good, I'm taken care of, so I have this high energy. I can go home. I can take care of him. Make sure he good. Because there are certain things you can still do for your partner when they can't do for themselves and they land on their back or whatever the case may be. But to make sure that I'm fulfilled in all areas, I would talk to him about having an open relationship and still making sure he's taken care of. I wouldn't leave my partner, because there's love there. You go into it for better or for worse or whatever the case may be. So you don't bounce. It says through sickness and in health. That means when you're sick and when you can't do nothing, you still have to be there for your partner.
Yes.
And I know a lot of people, they don't want the open thing because they said that's cheating. But I feel like if you have an open relationship with your partner or you talk to your partner about it, have an open relationship, then it's really not cheating because you communicated with them on so many levels. And she said, exactly, it's about the love.
Welcome in, Nancy.
Sure. So yeah, like I said, I'm not what do you say? Would you want him to partner while you're sick as well? Also, if it's the problem where I'm sick, then we would have that same conversation to where he can have a partner, but it's still a matter of not bringing that person to our home. You have to go do that elsewhere, and don't bring them to our house because that's our area, that's our private zone.
I don't know if it's selfish or not. I don't know that I would be. I'm just now I'm going to speak personally and not in the third. but I don't know if I would be able to get past that or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know.
But I understand what you're saying, but see, this is what happens. The things that people don't want to talk about. You don't get married. We all say the little vows to death do us part, to health and sickness, but do you really believe? Some of us don't believe in that crap. It's all about financial gain and visuals of we looking like a good couple and
Right.
finances are great. But when we really take those vows, a lot of people don't take their vows seriously. So I'm not speaking for anybody in this chat. I'm just saying a lot of people say those vows. They don't mean nothing. They don't.
I believe you. It's
because there it goes. I'm gonna tell you why I say that, because through sickness, health, and through the bad and the worst, right? If he cheat on you, I'm done with him. I ain't forgiving him. Get out my house. You're supposed to work through it, but people don't want to work through it.
That's
your wife cheat on you. You find she cheating on you, ready to throw her to the curb. You're not working through what's going on. You're not even asking her why he cheated or she cheated on you. You just say, I'm done with it. That's what you want. Get out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no vows in part of that. Don't act like we don't see it, because there's probably some people in our family, because I know it's damn sure a lot of mine.
Mm-hmm.
A little hiccup, it's over. Can't stand the person, like they done stabbed them in the butt cheeks or something.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to understand when we do take these vows.
Marriage, yeah. And that's what I said too. When people take these vows, they're so quick. And I'm going to say from the young perspective, the things I've been going through for the past couple of years from the young perspective, they're so excited to get engaged and all this other stuff. They're jumping into marriage, and y'all had these issues before. Now, when you get married, they don't go away. It just means that you accept the hell that I'm taking you through. It don't mean that, oh, I'm going to stop doing this, I'm going to stop doing that. So then don't get mad and be like, I'm out this marriage because you cheated. He was already doing that before. So why did you stay then? But now that you don't walk down the aisle, pay $10,000 for a wedding and all this other stuff, you still stay. Some people, they don't, like you said, take those things in seriously. And it's like, if I'm in a marriage and it's till death do us part, till, whatever, then that's what it has to be. She said, but micro, it depends on how the cheating came about.
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Because if you don't give the person the opportunity to talk why cheat, because it might be something wrong with you, it might be something wrong with him. You're quick to throw. A lot of us, not talking about you, Prostate, a lot of people rather throw it out in the garbage can. That's it. Because most of the time, people are cheating because they're missing something.
Yeah.
They haven't worked through their trauma in their childhood or their other relationships. They are bringing that burden with their new relationship or marriage. So it's not depends on how it comes, because cheating is cheating.
Yeah.
But did you give the person a chance to understand why they cheated on you? Maybe you ain't washing your butt good enough. Maybe you don't have, listen, it's a whole lot of factors.
Right.
You done got too fat. You done got old. Like I said, I got a young wife. She's 20 years younger than me. I might not look like the 38-year-old. I know damn well I don't look like him, but I'm not the same 38-year-old that swept off her feet at 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? Shit done sagged, gut done got wider. I ain't I'm not that guy no more. I'm not that 30-year-old kid guy. You know what I mean? I'm a 56-year-old man just a week ago. So what she saw when I was 38 is not where we at. We 18 years in the gate right now.
Right.
And she was 18 years old
when y'all started.
Mm-hmm.
So Triple with Jill said, I'm sorry, I'm not about that laid up. I'm not about to be laid up and my wife getting smashed across town by the help. No, I'm good. I feel you. Yep, I feel you. People are like, I'm not doing all that. Nancy B. the Scratcher, I agree with my vows. I agree. My vows. Absolutely.
Good. I mean, what works for you, because I know some people, like I said, they got caught up with spouse that's hurt, and they rather just, that's it. So they took their life and said, this is it. I'm wiping his blood. I'm gonna clean that trachea in his throat, her throat, and that's it. It's over. They're not cheating. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not saying because your spouse got hurt, go cheat. Have that conversation
about it. I love what Triple with Jay and Michelle said. They busy planning a wedding, not a marriage. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's what it was all about, planning
a marriage is, I'm sorry.
Oh no,
there's a lot of things that come up in that marriage. There is nothing perfect about marriage by any means at all whatsoever. And that's why Michael Farmer has said earlier, I mean, some people can be kind of quick to say, if you cheat, you got to go or whatever. And if that works for them, I'm not dissing nobody or anything like that. But you said also, Sheer Magic, a marriage is something that you continually work on day in and day out.
Absolutely.
And nobody stays the same from the first day that they got married to 25 or 30 years later or whatever.
Or going into that ground.
Absolutely. Things happen.
They do.
I
would not believe how many, I have a Sheer Magical crafting, Sheer Magical Creations crafting business. So I do t-shirts, crafting, and all that other stuff. I have had 3 weddings just last year, a little bit past the pandemic, when they was like, oh, I want you to do our, how they have the bride, the maid of honor, the matron of honor. They want the bags, the robes. I done the hangers, all this other stuff. And mind you, I'm like, this is your wedding gift from me. It might be a freaking $200 order. And then it may be another one where it's like I'm charging them and all this other stuff. Well, guess what? They so busy planning the wedding, and then I'm getting things done because I don't like stuff last minute. Half of the people is not in the wedding party. They don't talk to them no more. The weddings was canceled. They're not even about to get married. So guess what? The ones that I gifted that thing to, I lost all that money. Yeah. Because you're so busy planning the wedding that you're not even looking at the other things and stuff like that. So now I'm like, I'm not doing none of that stuff until y'all a month before y'all about to get married. I need to see a license, a certificate, and everything. Because that's wasting money for me in my business. Right. If I'm giving you this now, you ain't even about to get married because you don't realize who this person was. Because you're so busy planning the wedding. So I like what Dre and Michelle said that. Thank you.
Yes, marriage is work, and yet people change. You have to work through it. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. That was my whole point. Absolutely, Pascateria. Yes. You got to keep on working through it. Well, let me ask this question. So you in a relationship, a long-term relationship. So we're talking quote unquote marriage. What happens? How do you work through something when like when you get older? Sometimes men have prostate issues. Women go through menopause, and I'm going to just be open because when I went through menopause, I ain't trying to be bothered. I'm hot. I'm sweaty.
We'd have to make a trip to that supermarket walk-in closet. I'm sorry.
You have, but see, you know what I'm getting ready to say is a lot of stuff I did not recognize until it was over with. And y'all know menopause can go for a length of up to about 10 years. Okay. But I didn't know my behavior was as bad as it was until I was over the mountain on the other side of it. I didn't know that my husband was really, he was good to me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because the way your body acts a certain way, your mind acts a certain way. I'm talking to the doctor about it. I knew I was acting ugly or whatever, and you really don't want to be touched. And sex is probably the last thing that was on my mind, So,
I'm glad you say that. Because men go through something too, but they call it men menopause, but it ain't men menopause. But go ahead. I'll go over it.
Yeah. And so you go through this. What are some things that you think that a couple could do to try to, one can help the other to bring them to an intimacy at least once a month, something.
And before he answers, let me say that too. Like women going through breast cancer, they don't realize that their libido drops. Some of them goes like midways and some of them just all the way. They don't want to be intimate. And it's not that they don't want to, that they don't have the drive to
desire, yes.
The desire to do it and stuff. So there's not just men, it's also with women, because men take blood pressure pills and then they try to get these damn blue pills. You can't combine them if they're not prescribed through your doctor. And you want to like entertain all these women and you want to make sure that your wife and your partner is good. But then if it comes a point to where you have high blood pressure and you have to do different things and stuff, and they say, well, I don't want to take my pills because it makes my drive go down, whatever the case may be. So now where's the healthy point? Not ordering off Amazon, not ordering it through a whole nother thing, going to your doctor, getting prescribed for the right hormone. Wait a minute.
Great. Now, I know you did not say that.
I'm like, oh, that's my channel.
Oh Lord have mercy. You talking about me being monetized on your channel? Lord have mercy.
It's a horn pub. I see what Triple with Jerry Michelle said. Horn pub. I'll let her be until. I said I got excited, but yeah, not just women, but
Kiba and Michael Farmer. The reason why, Kiba is on here because she co-hosts, but I knew this was gonna be something because I talked to both of y'all, and yeah, y'all have ideas.
She said that's her favorite channel. Oh my Lord,
that's my favorite channel. I'm all like, yes, go Pornhub.
But hey, Sheer Magic. I'm not lying, that's mine too.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we got something in common.
I must be approved.
But
the only one I watch the Ebony ones. I don't watch the other stuff. I just watch the Ebony sisters.
I watch everything.
Okay.
After 2 minutes, that stuff is so old and it's so.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
Ain't nobody.
I ran through a whole roll of paper towels. I went through a whole roll of Bounty paper towels. The quicker picker rubber.
Michael, I told you that.
The whole quicker picker rubber.
So I say that to say that it's not just with men, it's also with women. When you get menopausal, when you get a cancer, breast cancer, whatever case may be. My thing is, without sharing too much information, I've always had a high sex drive. I thought when I got menopausal, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a problem for me. No, it didn't be a problem. It went way up. So my partners was like, girl, you are killing me. You about to make me have a damn heart attack on these damn high blood pressure pills. So I had to learn how to meet them in the middle, you know what I'm saying? And still be comfortable in the relationship and not always feel like, well, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, because some people can tear your partner down because they may not be able to perform a certain way, but it's not, sometimes it's not them, So
that's why I asked the question.
Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing, Sheer Magic. Listen, when he come over next time, you have you some beets. You feed him beets like feeding grapes. You feed him a whole bunch of beets. Okay. The ones in the jar, the soft ones, like the little balls of beets, you just put in his mouth and wait 2.5 hours. That blood pressure go down, and that blood will start flowing.
Okay. Okay.
I did hear that about beets. I heard about watermelon too.
That's you ain't got high blood pressure, but that watermelon, that beets to get it right.
Okay. So what is it with the cucumbers then? Is it cucumbers or pickle juice? Pickle juice.
About the kids, I use cucumbers for other stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Cucumbers have went in the garbage can after I use them. I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
Okay. I'm trying to keep this on the up and up. I'm looking for y'all to say something about communicate with your partner, go walk on the beach and hold hands.
Walk on the beach and hold hands.
Well,
that's for them French people. They ain't for no soul sisters and brothers.
Does anybody else want to come up on the panel?
Somebody in the chat, please help me.
Tripping with
you're talking about walking on a beach.
Well, yeah, you gotta, you know what?
Yeah, when them sand fleas get on my toes, I'll be just like, whoa, what's that, a snake?
Triple with Dre and Michelle said you supposed to swallow my watermelon. I am weak.
This was supposed to be a serious conversation.
Yeah, I said I'm about to cancel both of y'all.
No, but it is communication. Seriously, y'all, we having fun, y'all. It's Friday.
I know.
It's communications, and I know it might rub some people the wrong way, but everybody has their way of dealing with their intimacy. Like you said prostate cancer, or prostate, or prostate.
Yeah. Enlarged prostate.
Enlarged prostates. It does have, but there are treatments for that now. Prostate. A prostate for a man now has come so far. It's almost like chickenpox at this point.
Yeah.
It's very rare lately. It's so many improvements with prostate detecting it. I just took a prostate. I still got to go for the colonoscopy, whatever, right? But they check your prostate through your blood now. It's gotten so advanced, which I just took that. I just took my physical and everything came back normal. Could they actually take a blood test now to see if you have a prostate, first stages of prostate or whatever. Now they can detect that. So prostate has become almost in the next 10 to 15 years, it's probably going to be a thing of the past, like rickets. You know what I mean? You're going to be able to still get rickets, but it's going to be where they can control it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
but the problem I have, not my wife, but I heard about the other men where the wife wanted to get out of work and she talking about she hurt her back, the chair fell at her office, she slipped on the front step of her job. Now she got a bulged disc. He can't put her in the pretzel no more. That sounds like an older lady for me. Now you can't put her legs up because her back hurt her. She done wore her knees out. I don't know why she wore her knees out because she never was in track, but I don't know why your knees are messed up. Anyway. Girl, y'all know, y'all got girlfriends y'all talk about, you can't be putting my leg up that high no more.
Well, that is true when you get older.
Right.
You should have took a yoga class, yeah.
Oh my God. You about to make me cry off of my face.
What? But the truth, you need to go in a yoga class. Go into that hot yoga class and loosen up them damn joints. You can stretch a little better. Turn your thermostat up and get hot so it can last, smooth them muscles out.
So I'm asking from a loving tone, from a loving perspective, the other mate, how do you help to drive that partner that may not be wanting to be intimate? What are some things that you would do to get them to want to be intimate?
You want the microphone to answer?
I want Sheer Magic first, and then we'll get to you.
I think, and I like going back to what you said, yeah. I think intimacy come in so many different forms. It's not through sex. You can go to a beach. You can travel. You can was it K Renee? I'm still a young tender in my mind. Go press that thing out. But you can just be intimate with your partner, and it doesn't, like I said, have to always be through sex. You can do like a nice dinner, set up the house, do rose petals, have the music playing, have some wine, some jazz music, whatever they like, have on some sexy lingerie, and just like put them in the mood and stuff. Sit there and talk if they like cigars or if they like, different things like that. Just set the mood that way, because it's still being the touchy, the feeling, or oh baby, you look so pretty tonight, or different things like that. So if they can't do that, then there's so many different ways to be intimate with your partner. Or when they get home from work and stuff, hey baby, how was your day? Give them a kiss, greet them, hug them, something like that. Not just be like, hey, how you doing? And then just walk away. Just find out other ways to be intimate with your partner. Laying on the couch, watching a movie, popping some popcorn, doing like a little, there was one time I did like a date night, and I had these things from $1.25 Tree. Back then it was a Dollar Tree, now it's $1.25 Tree. So it had the different compartments. So we had the juice, which was our alcohol beverage. And then I had the snacks, which he liked Twizzlers. I like Skittles. Then I did the popcorn. And then I made us enchiladas. So we had that as if we was going to the movies. So I set up the whole front room as like the movie theme. And we had our big screen TV. We turned the lights off. I had cameras going. We wound up watching the movie. Then he was talking about something. I said, shh, we in the movies. Can't talk. So it's like different things to make it fun without everything going to the bedroom, get it in, all that other stuff. So that's what I would say.
I ain't gonna lie, Sir Magic. All that shit just made me tired. When you tell me all the steps you had to do to get intimate, that shit made me sleepy right here. So you would have came back to that kitchen, I would have snoring like a bear.
There's a whole bunch of men just like that or whatever. They be trying to.
I'd have been snoring. That was too much damn work.
People pushing.
You would have came in that room and got pissed off at me because I'd have been back asleep like a mother.
Now, I did have a partner that he wound up going to the bedroom, and I thought he was going to the bathroom. I'm like, where the hell is he at? It's like 20 minutes later, he in the room sleep.
You damn right. That was too much. I got tired just hearing your shit.
I'm like, you cannot go to sleep at the movie theater. Like,
after you said all that, I was tired. My whole heart just got heavy. My eyelids got heavy like a mother. You know they said it's the sandbag man coming to get you.
Tripping with Dre and Michelle said, just feed me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, I got tired just hearing what you had to go through to be intimate.
Nancy B. Discretion
Nancy,
still
yep.
date your husband.
Still
Yeah,
date
you
your
still have to
husband.
date.
Nah, every time I date my wife, it costs me money. I'm sorry. We passed that money situation. I ain't dating shit.
Money?
We going to have breakfast. That's no date. We going to have breakfast.
Did it cost you
And I
money?
like the lingerie thing.
Yes, lingerie.
I like, yeah.
You know what? Lingerie ain't did nothing for me. That coming out that shower butt naked and putting that lotion on them thighs and them knees.
Yes.
You got
and men should do that.
I'd have made her go take another shower. She was supposed to go to work.
Bedroom Candy, we actually just
Michael Farmer is on here acting up. I don't think I'm gonna get this video. This is Tim, y'all.
That's him. Hey Tim.
He at work.
Hey, what up, Tim? What is that? I'm acting up. I'm just trying to make it the real deal here.
Right. Issues. So
Nancy Scratcher said,
"I'll let you go." Goodbye.
We just came up. Bedroom Candy just got some new lingerie in the past week or so.
But do you think lingerie? I mean, I'm serious. I know lingerie is a thing for women that look sexy and weird dudes. But if you've been in a relationship or marriage, I think if the married women would say, "Do lingerie really turn your husband on?" I don't think so. I really don't.
Role play though, Micro Farmer, like to role play where she dressed in like a wig, lingerie, be a whole.
Nah, then I think that's cheating because then my mind be going. Nah, I can't do that. I gotta stick
role playing though.
I can't do role play.
She said my hubby and used to do Friday TV date night. Yeah, I believe you have to have a date night. Do you have a date night, Micro Farmer?
Nope. Every day is a date night for me. Shit.
Okay, I like that.
That's why I got a young wife.
You know, I just think you have to switch things up. You know, just not be basic.
No, but yeah, you're right. You know what? I'm gonna say that. Let me be honest. I'm a little biased about that because if I had a lady my age, like a wife my age, then I'm coming from a different perspective on that side of the spectrum because my wife is 20 years younger than me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like y'all can reminisce when y'all was 35, 36. You get what I'm saying?
But I'm 52, so I still like to do different things and not.
You just wired different, but we talking about the regular wired people. You wired different because I don't know too many 56-year-olds sit up there like they 25-year-old. You get to, hey, hold on, Yaya's up there with us, right? Y'all know them women, some of the women in the chat. Listen, we ain't gonna do this all night. I gotta go to work.
Right. I know that's right. That's what I'm talking about. Well, I'm old though.
You wired different, sure, Magic. So I'm telling you at the back. I got a 36-year-old. She's like, nigga, I gotta go to work. I gotta leave the house at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, back in the day, it didn't matter or whatever. It could be, get a couple hours of sleep. I'm good. You can call like, I gotta go to work. I ain't got time for all this. Hurry up and do what you're gonna do. Let's keep pushing on.
That's why God didn't make sure Magic. Sheer Magic was in another state. That's why I didn't meet her ass.
Oh, that's a good one, Nancy B. I like that. She said showers together.
Yeah, hell no. I'm too big to be in the shower.
Oh. No, with my first relationship, we always took showers together. He was a truck.
You must have had that 12 by 12 shower.
No, we had a bigger shower, and
I know you had a bigger shower. Yeah.
He was like 6 foot something. We always take shower together, and I would lay in the bed and stuff. He's like, "Come on, let's go take a shower." We shower together. Then the other relationships I was in, I was like, "We're gonna go take a shower." It's like, "No, I'm gonna take a shower. You're gonna take a shower by yourself." I'm like, that was like intimacy. That was touching and feeling. I watched your back, and they said, "Hey, official Jamia, I'm here in the bushes." Okay. So we would go take a shower together, but then other people didn't want to take a shower together, but maybe that might be your only time to be intimate before y'all go to work. Even if it's not intimate, where y'all touching each other, y'all doing, whatever. Y'all like, no, I cannot get where she's coming from. She said, Kay said, yeah, I still like to get out the house. I'm 35 backwards. Okay.
Oh, 35 backwards. Okay. She's 53.
I still like to do different things with my partner and have fun, switch it up, role play.
Yeah, but don't tell everybody you had a big shower. That's to explain the real. You had a big shower. That standard shower in them damn houses, you ain't doing too much turning. There's better room for me, this mother skunker. Hey, damn to bring somebody else up in here and try to put them on a wall.
Look, Micro Farmer, y'all can't be like this, and then y'all turn this way or that way?
No, because see, I'm too big. That water hit my back and blind her. The water hit her in her face. Hey, it's too.
That's when you move to the side and let the water hit her. Like you're not selfish. You're moving, and you watching her up.
That damn water hit my shoulder, blind the hell out of her eyes. She got soap all in her eyes and shit. No.
My kids, official Jamie said, my kids got me watching scary movies.
And listening to us talk trash.
Right. Michael Farmer played too much. I'm like,
listen, when you have, like you said, the intimacy, going back to what you said, injuries, like especially when like a lot of women have back injuries. For some reason, women have more back injury issues than men. Men might have that prostate situation. He might have a high blood pressure situation. But I noticed like a lot of the guys that's my age and they wives or girlfriends they live with, they all got hurt for some reason at the job, sitting in them damn chairs. They got carpal tunnel. They can't do a hand job no more because it's a stitch up here right here because they've been typing all their lies.
Use the other one.
Oh no.
So Michael Farmer.
And I wonder if it might be excuses for some reason.
Yeah, it might be.
It might be excuses too.
So Yaya and Michael Farmer, let me ask y'all something. Are y'all, when it comes to those situations with intimacy issues, are y'all comfortable with inviting toys into the bedroom with your partner?
Shit, you late.
Late? Even when
I was an energy bunny, I still had me something.
Right. Do you have it in both hands? Right. So if you don't have it in both hands, then you can use the other hand on which
you can use this.
Right. But guess what? Sometimes women don't want that all the time. They want the other stuff. You know, you can do a certain thing.
But she just actually both hands jacked up. Then what did you do? I don't know. Get a margarita. Give her one margarita.
Give me 2 margaritas. I'm a give me 3 margaritas.
Y'all crazy.
I don't know. Renee said that both hands are messed up. I don't know what to tell you.
No,
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You asking a question. Your comment section, your chat people ask the question. What happens if you have both hands jacked up? You're gonna be like, yeah, drinking margaritas, like 1 margarita.
2 margaritas. Oh my God.
You're making my cheeks hurt because y'all
yeah. Tim on his way. She done got 1 margarita down, so we already know, 1 margarita. 2 margarita. By the time Tim goes, she's gonna be on her 4th margarita.
Tim is at work. Tim ain't coming in till 3 a.m. And
she'll be on her 5th margarita.
And I'll be asleep. And it's like, don't be bothering me because I'm asleep. That's how that works.
That's the best one. You ain't never had that, yeah. Come on now, let's tell the truth, y'all.
I ain't never had it, but I ain't saying that.
That's the best in the world, boy. Ooh, y'all be talking about what you doing.
Look, y'all
slide up in there. That's the best. I ain't gonna lie. I've been married. I don't know about y'all, but that's the best. That wake up, boo.
I've been married 23 years. Well, been
that wake up one. What you doing? You up? I ain't up. You spoke to me. Your ass is up.
Look, y'all. When you land in the bed and stuff, you act like you sleep and you land on the side. Then you can back up when he comes in.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I'm asleep.
What you doing?
What you doing?
It's too early for that.
Y'all must be a fly on the wall. Y'all must be a fly on the wall, huh?
No, that's what we all do. We all do. If you married and you got a,
And then look what y'all. He may be tired too because he's coming home late. So you ain't even got to do a whole bunch of work. Like you could just be like,
nah, I don't know about that. You ain't messing my shit. I act like I'm asleep. I don't know where that energy come from. She touched me, shit. I'm waking up like a 3-year-old waiting for a bottle. You know what I'm saying?
I thought this conversation was going to be well-rounded. It was going to be to support and help.
You talk about intimate issues.
Some issues, and we could just throw out some pointers to them on things that they could do to improve things. Now, y'all sitting up here talking about
why?
So y'all, let me
all the lowdown.
This was so funny. So y'all, let me say that. Okay, with intimacy stuff, when you can't be intimate with your partner, because I have a friend. I'm gonna try to keep it serious. When you can't be intimate with your partner, because I have a friend that she has low iron. So she's what is that? Look, I'm gonna try to be serious. So she has low iron and different things like that. And then one of my friends, she's dealing with cancer, so her libido goes down. And so she can't right, Michelle, no, not to touch my thigh.
This was not even go.
I love it.
The low
And
down
so
is part
she's
of the
trying to figure out
process.
how to
Okay, Dre. He said the low down is part of the process.
uh-huh. So she's trying to figure out how to be intimate with her partner and different things like that and stuff. And so I'm gonna say, all in all, I love this topic. I think it's fun, but you just have to connect, and it's a communication thing with your partner, just to see. And then I like when people were saying, cheating and all the other stuff outside the marriage is not, on grounds for them. So they're going to figure out what they need to do. But me as a person, if I am going to, if I'm dating somebody and then they know my level, my sex drive and stuff, and then something happens to where they can't meet that, then I'm going to talk to them about what I can do to make sure that I can, do whatever I need to do. And then if I don't cheat, toys can only do so much, and so I got to figure out something else because I don't know. If you're paralyzed, I
Most
think
people sound like you. They leave. They get out the relationship. They leave. They file for a divorce. Like they said, 80% of the women file for divorce because of situations like you talk about. Nobody want to speak the truth about it when things are on. It's very rare. It's very rare you hear men with intimate issues.
yeah,
It's the women, because women going, like you said, menopause. They got hurt. Thyroid issues downstairs. Breast cancer. It's more women having intimate with those type of illness that will affect the intimacy side of it. Men, we have erectile dysfunction or diabetes or something like that will jack us up. But it's more like when she was asked that question, you don't want to be biased by it, but it's a lot of women who has a lot of back injuries, menopause, thyroid issues. If they have thyroid issues downstairs, it's painful to have sex with their partner. They don't talk about it. That's why they got the lubes and the gels that you sell to vaginal stuff and stuff. Most men, our problem is erectile dysfunction.
yeah.
Prostate does jack with you, thank God I don't have it, but I can't speak about prostate because I don't have it, so I couldn't tell you. But like Yaya said, she went through menopause for 10 years and she's seen how she act. Some women have thyroid issues. Some women have dealt with breast cancer, which took their libido, the pills and stuff. They take the chemo, bring them down. So you're right. So it's more of how the women deal with intimacy. Because some women who are not able to have sex, not say everybody, because we're not talking about everybody, because I ain't date everybody, don't know everybody. But what I have seen is the woman know her husband's out there stepping out, but she knows she can't perform her duty, so she keep her mouth closed. They don't even talk about it, but she just don't break her family home up because she knows she can't perform like she's supposed to. But she know he ain't coming home tonight. He on Friday got payday. He coming home around 3, 4, 5 in the morning.
So
I don't know. I don't know.
Some women keep their mouths closed.
Yeah,
Seriously,
I believe some of that as well. Even like not just with the basic life. I think that in the celebrity life, with people getting paid and these women doing whatever, they keep their mouth shut. They know they men doing this, and that, whatever. But what do you would say to, y'all are married? How would you say to, what would y'all do if y'all's partners wasn't able to perform, or you weren't able to perform to your partner? What would you want for them to do, or in the prospect of not being able to perform, or give them what they need or want?
Now, for me, I'm at a stage in my life, sex is not the king no more. I'm at the stage in my life. Not everybody, man. I'm saying for my life, sex is not priority no more for me.
And that was a question I was getting ready to ask when y'all finished this talking about this. I was gonna ask, what's the percentage of how important
Sex is
sex is in a relationship?
My percentage, I would say 80. He could say, I don't know what Marker Farmer would say, but I'm going to say 80. And that's only until I have a partner that can experience the other part with me. I'm just speaking from my experience right now. 80% of my relationship is what I
And I
want.
think it probably would vary with people. I think it is going to vary where you are in your life. You know, I think there are a lot of factors that fall into this discussion
Right.
on how people feel about it. You know, because if you have youth, then you know you might be up there in the 90s and whatever percent. If you're older, like me, you know, you senior citizen or whatever, or like Michael Farmer, even though he's not, he's in his 50s, I think.
I got my ARPP card. What are you talking about?
Okay,
I'm
but you said at this point in your life, and that point could be for somebody that could be, they could be 30 or they could be 40 or they could be 60 or they could be 70.
You at that point at 30, you need to go see a therapist. 30,
Well, whatever point somebody is at, you know, everybody's would be different.
The only way I wasn't intimate on at 30, I was broke. I ain't had no money. I had to pay bills or something. I had bills bothering me. But that's another thing. That's another thing I wanted to hit on when you was talking about. A lot of times men go through that situation because of stress. It ain't menopause. It's stress, like bills. His son keep getting arrested. His daughter keep getting beat up by the boyfriend. He's stressed the beanbag out. His brother robbing their mama for her chicken wings and stuff. And he's stressed out because he's become the monarch of the family, not only his household, his brothers, his mama, his elderly aunts and stuff. A lot of time men play that, the good men that plays that role. They become the what y'all call the king of the family, especially if he's the older brother or he's a responsible sibling. He has a lot. He have his wife, his kids, then he have his mama to look after. Then that brother that keep going to jail and want to come over live up on his mama, and she's talking about he over here laying up smoking weed. He got to go deal with the brother. He got to deal with that sister with a no beat brother. I mean, brother-in-law, whatever. So men can get stressed out where it seems like what y'all saying menopause because men don't talk about it. Men don't talk about it. It ain't that he's cheating on you. He's stressed the beanbag out.
Well, can I ask a question and you can elect, of course, not to answer it. And I mean, I'm not trying to really, I'm not really trying to ask you to tell me personally, but I guess I want to know your thoughts. You made a comment and said, at this point in your life, where you are right now, it's not as important as it was previously. My question is, did something transpire in your life? What does that mean when you say at this point? Is it a point because you're in your 50s, or is it because by choice?
Okay, are you ready? I'll answer what you.
No, let me see. I don't know how to say it. Is it? I don't know how to really.
I'll answer you. Let me answer it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I answer.
Talking. Come on.
Yeah, I'm trying to, because the simple fact is when you become a certain age of, that's why they say certain age of men, that's not a big factor no more. When you, it has nothing to do with nothing else. It's just that when you young as a man, you gotta see. That's what they say. You gotta think like a man. Men don't think like women. You got old fools and you got men. Most men, sex is at a certain age is not have nothing to do with his downstairs. It's not priority because he's fixing himself up to either his retirement coming up, right? His retirement's coming up. He's always getting older. He's looking to make sure if he's with a wife, kids, he's trying to make sure his family is together before he go to sleeping land. What you see me doing, I hear people who watches me, my job at this point at 56, I just turned 56. My job is to make sure my kids, my great grandkids don't have to struggle like we did. So my priorities have changed. When I was in my 20s and 30s, hey, sex is what is that? I'm in. But I got to a point like I gotta leave my legacy back. Most men worry about leaving a legacy. Most good men worry about leaving a legacy back, especially if you got grandkids. If you see Hands in the Dirt, he over there with his grandkid. Men have worked so hard to take care of his family. When he gets to be a retirement age, he wants to enjoy his grandkids.
Right.
He wants to see the hard work of him going out there every day, busting his chops. Now he gets to relax. So it ain't about the sex anymore. It's about seeing his grandkids, seeing his kids how he raised them. Hopefully all doing good. That's where I'm at right now. So it ain't about sex. Now it's me looking back like this and see what I accomplished as a man in America, and especially a black man in America.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So men have a different, well, like I said, certain men has a different take. If you've seen your aunts and your uncles and your aunts' husbands, don't you notice those older men that was not my age now, 56? What they did, they sat in that couch in the living room, watched their baseball game, and that's it. Wife brought them a plate. It ain't about the sex no more for men. It ain't. Now that old fool that think he out there trying to prove something to somebody, that's a whole nother fool. But most men who got this, you've seen them in your own family. Everybody here seen it in their own family. They got an uncle who's sitting down, he ain't worried about nothing.
Absolutely.
That man got less words than he used. He used to be a humdinger like me. My worst fear is I become one of them where I can't talk like I talk right now. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Want me to start the car up, get my coat on, my little shit on, and go sit in the car. That's my worst fear. But that's real men. The men who took care of their family. The man that went out there with headaches in the cold, the heat of Alabama and Georgia. He worked in them hot damn factories to make sure his kids didn't have to struggle like him. His kids didn't have to be sharecroppers. His kids didn't have to go out there on the EBT card or the welfare line. Those men, when they get to my age, you tend to start saying, hey, I ain't got but 20-something summers left here. And I need to make I need to know when I close my eyes and go to the upper room, I done taught mine enough. Yeah, they can hold their own like my dad. My dad been dead 30 years, and his kids that he raised, me and his best friend's children, we all can hold our heads up. Ain't none of us jacked up. And he went to sleep knowing he raised good people.
And did his job. I love it.
And thank you, Microfarmer. I love that, what you just said. But I don't think that it's just men. I think women have those same feelings as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that plays into them as well. I don't know about the percentage and how much, but I think that we feel that same way too. And that's why it's not a big priority at certain points in our life as well, because, I have grandkids and stuff, and it's my priority is to make sure that we keep on keeping on what we're doing to do exactly what some of those things were that you said, Microfarmer. So, yeah.
Because I don't want my kids, the stuff I accumulated, and you have seen your friends and family members do it. Mom and daddy worked hard to get them 7 to 10 acres of land and work that farm and put that house and all that nonsense. As soon as they drop dead, the kids selling and be broke next year.
Yeah.
All that hard work they went through the civil rights movement to get that little land down there and work that land. As soon as they went to sleep, the fight in the family became and everything. They were so busy trying to create something, they didn't teach them to hold on to it. So we can't blame, mom and dad did the right thing, but what happened, they failed at it. They didn't teach them the value of what they had and where they come from.
Yeah.
And soon they drop dead. We sell them to the highest bidder come through here. We're going to split this up. You're going to get 30. She's going to get 20, 30. And that kid, he got across on the other side of town. He ain't getting nothing. And then 2 years later, all of them broke on welfare.
I remember. Yep. I totally agree with you. Yeah.
You got to teach
really
your
sad,
kids.
though. It's really sad because it's the same way with raising kids back in the day when it's like, oh, I got 8 kids and 9 kids or whatever. My grandmother had 8 kids, and then having 8 kids nowadays, they made them work. They made them do things and stuff. Now these kids is lazy as fuck. They don't want to do nothing. So it's a total difference and stuff. And then just not having that same what am I trying to say? The same values from back in the day till now.
Yep. Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
I'm gonna bring up another thing before we get off to say about what do y'all think about when people have intimacy issues and they sleep in separate bedrooms? Like I'm a person that I don't care what we're going through. We can argue, fuss, and fight, but we're going to bed at night together and we're gonna fix it. Some people don't deal with that. They got separate bedrooms. Either the partner they snore or we're gonna argue or this or that, and they go and sleep in separate.
I just like the way you try to wrap that all up. But see, that's that part you try to wrap it up as a burrito, but it ain't that simple. you had me going, and I was going, but when you start talking about the snoring part, there's a lot of couples you interrupted. Just some dudes snore. When I was super fat, I snored like a bear in the train tracks.
Yeah.
And it bothers the spouse because they gotta go to work.
Stop breathing at night.
I didn't have to leave the room. The wife just dealt with it, but I lost the weight and things happen. But that's a whole nother issue about the snoring situation. But if everything is supposed to be fine, it goes back to what we said early in this live. People marry for visual.
Yeah.
That marriage is an unhealthy marriage. If you're sleeping in a room and he's sleeping in a room, I don't know if she's a wild sleeper or she slap him in the face. It's issues with that. But if there's nothing wrong with her, you just don't like the way she smells or he smells, then y'all need to talk. Or it was a marriage for visual effects.
But okay, so microphone, when I say that, I say so many different things on if they snore or if they do this or do that. So when you dealing with intimacy issues, right? And you and your partner can't get it on, y'all can't do this and do that. Or if you are in a marriage where it's just for the kids, like y'all want a divorce because there's so many issues, but y'all staying together for the kids, but y'all sleeping in separate rooms and different things like that. It can be so many different things for sleeping in separate bedrooms, which
only reason why people stay, I would say, I'm gonna give a percentage.
Okay.
I would say 60% of the people who talk about they stay in a marriage because of children is because they both can't afford to keep that house. It ain't about the kids. It ain't about the kids. They're lying about the kids. It's because they done push this big thing. They put all their money together. If he leave the house to her, she can't pay for it. And if he leave, he can't pay for it because he's got to pay child support and she still can't pay for the house.
Yeah.
So he's got to pay for a place for him. So when they talk about, I'm staying in marriage for a kid, no, because I've been married. I left that mother. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
My piece is worth $1 trillion. My piece.
Right.
So I'm not sitting talking about I'm still sticking with because of the kids. Man, I'm like the other people say, F them kids.
Right.
They have to buy health coverage, send them therapy if they got a problem. Shit.
She said, Kay Renee said, micro that part. I'm telling you, some people say, well, we gonna do this and we stand together for the kids. No, y'all cannot afford to leave each other because either the man came in with less than the woman or the woman came in with less, and then y'all help build together, but y'all can't afford to separate and take care of this house or whatever the case may be. So quit using the kids as an issue, you know what I'm saying? And then you upstairs, they downstairs. Or like when you said about the snoring, or the husband or the wife may work late and then they come in and the woman, she got to go to sleep. She got to get up. There's so many things about, I just don't believe in sleeping in separate bedrooms. So that's what I was asking y'all about.
Well, shit, I ain't gonna lie. Let me tell you, shit, I'll give you my little secret shit. We sleep in separate covers. We sleep in the same bed, but we got our own damn covers. I got tired of waking up. My ass is in the air, cold as shit. She don't pull the covers on me. Shit.
Oh, great.
Shit. Yo, you get your damn cover, and I get my damn cover because I'm tired pulling the damn cover back over. We in the king size motherfucker. Listen, we ain't fight. Get your shit.
Hey, guess what? That's what hot flashes do to you because they will make you hot.
Well, she ain't got no hot flash. She's just a damn cover hogger.
Oh my God, he's silly.
I gotta get my own damn. And then she sending me signals, so we put a pillow between us now. Because I thought she touched my neck, but that's how she sleeps. She touched me when I'm sleeping. I'm thinking she talking about it's time to get going. Nigga, you don't get off of me. See, we put a pillow between us now, because you move around and go like this on my neck. Oh Lord, have mercy.
Look, I did the guy.
Oh Lord,
wrong signal. Her hand just came over and touched me. Like homeboy said, what's his name? Was it where he had tripping Drake? Just touch me. Shit.
Right.
Yeah, don't touch my thigh. That's what
I dated a guy that he was a friend of mine before, and we had dated, and he wound up being locked up. And so he wound up coming over, and I'm a real affectionate. I'm a cuddler. I like to throw my leg around you. I like to show you affection, all that other stuff. Man, when I tell you, I threw my leg around him. She said, "Right, don't triple with
yeah."
These signals right.
Go on down the middle then, since you can't get a clue.
That's why I said I put a pillow out there. Now you come over that pillow there, man. That means.
But I was a real affectionate person, and I love to cuddle when I sleep at night, and I'll throw my leg around you, put my arms around you, whatever the case may be. And so then I did that to him, and he was like doing all this and stuff. I'm like, what is he doing? And then it's like in the middle of the night, he wound up jumping up and was like, "Don't be touching me." I'm like, "What the fuck is this dude doing?" He's like, "I've been in jail before, and I ain't trying to have nobody touch me." Or no, it's a wrap.
Girl, listen. His Christmas gift would have. His Christmas gift would have been a gift card to a therapist. He didn't need to be with you. He needed to be with a therapist.
Out the door, you got to go. Because I'm like, this dude just totally snapped on me. Because I love being intimate. Because that's part of a relationship and stuff.
That's scary. That's scary.
Yeah, that's scary. He'd be that haul off and sock.
Right.
Yeah, he had a Valentine gift. I don't know when that happened, but the next goddamn holiday, he had a gift card to a therapist. You don't come back here till I get a signed letter from your therapist, like you go to your job to get reinstated. You're back to work. You get that back to work order from your doctor when they send your ass out of work.
Yeah, he got.
You go get a clearance letter. You can come back to work. But until then, so you did, your ass is suspended.
Triple with Dre and me. Michelle said he got prison.
He got prison trauma. I almost dated a girl that had beaten man problem. I touched her, like, don't touch me. I was like, oh shit. Bye. I didn't say bye because I didn't want to stab me, but when I got away from her, shit, I ghosted like I was Casper. Shit. Ghosted.
The thing what I learned with Bedroom Candy, when it comes to intimacy issues, you have to communicate on so many levels. You have to talk to your partner. You have to be engaged with them. If you see them doing something different or doing something that you're not used to, you have to talk to them about it. You can assume that, okay, maybe I'm tired, maybe this, maybe that, and then we have so many different products that can help your partner. If you're tired and you don't want to do a whole bunch of things, then you can use these products to do the things to make sure your partner is pleased. So therefore, you don't have to bring in another partner because these toys is going to be the partner. So women, we have our toys, and men always say, I don't want my woman to have no toy and this and that. Well, now we have toys for men. So it may change the thing. It may switch it up to where the relationship and everything is still cool. With intimacy issues, a lot of things are health things. It is out of our control. And we can only do so much. We're just trying to make sure we can keep our relationship, our marriages together without stepping outside the box to make sure that your woman or your man ain't going to step over there and get that other person. I'm about to do a video on The Past, which is my business partner, Candy Burris. She did a movie called The Past, and it's about your partner cheating and all that other stuff. And so it's like, what do you do when your partner cheat? And, do you give them a one-day pass? What are the rules? So if you give them a pass and they step out and do other things, then what's going to come about all that other stuff? So I was glad that we did this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a thing about the past and everything because it took a whole nother toll that I thought it was gonna take. But she said I saw that movie. Yeah, it was really, really good. But it's what we're talking about. Like, what do you do when you can't perform or intimacy issues with your partner, not only from the man's side, but from the women's side? What do you do when you're in a marriage and you're in a locked-in relationship to make sure that y'all can stay, locked in and we don't bring in other people? I say from my perspective, but it don't have to be from everybody else's perspective,
Well, how does love tie into all this?
Right.
That's its own, that's its own pillar.
Yeah, because you
can love somebody and not want to be.
Well, I would say that you love that person, and when you're in a marriage or you would different things and stuff, you love them, but you want what you want. It comes to me, I'm not gonna talk for y'all, it becomes to be a selfish thing. Because I may love my partner, but damn it, I want to get all the other stuff.
Do you feel like, I'm only gonna speak because I'm black. I only can speak for the black side of me. Do you feel that Don't go to therapy when there's problems in your home. Go to therapy to talk, because sometimes people wear masks.
Yeah.
And that mask is, they be in a marriage for 15 years, and you know what I'm talking about. They down low people, right?
Right.
They dealing with stuff because they've been front for so long.
Yeah.
You got men and women who they didn't want to disappoint their family. They're not happy, even though they married you. They're not happy, and what happened? They're scared to talk to the person they duped into that marriage, because technically they're not who they are.
Right.
And I'm talking about people who have done that for years,
Yeah.
where they know they was a, what you want to call it, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I know people like that, micro farmer, that they said that one of the girlfriends one of my friends, she was saying that, hey, Lavish Journey.
Hey, Lashes.
She was saying that she had been single because she's not going to settle. Hit the like button. Okay, thank y'all. Appreciate that. She was saying that she was single because she's not going to settle. And then she wound up dating this dude and this and that, blah, blah. And so she was putting on the front, like, for people. But I knew, because we had conversations, but I'm not going to tell her business because I'm a friend and I'm going to keep it sacred. But then when you posting on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and all this other stuff, I'm like, you're not happy. You're just doing this because your family wants you to do this, this, and that. But then it never worked out, because it's like you're living a life for other people. I don't want to live a life for other people. I don't want to settle. I don't want to just be married to be married. When I get married, I want to take that in. That's going to be, I talked about tonight about stepping outside and, having another partner. But when I get married, it's till death do us part. And I really take a whole bunch of seriousness in that. So I know a bunch of people that really tap into different things, and they say different things because it's like, I'm in a relationship now. I got a boyfriend. I got this, I got that. Girl, you really don't.
Right.
You really don't.
Yeah.
You do stuff for people and social media.
Because I mean, for men, I'm gonna speak for men. A lot of times men do stupid things a lot, even women too. But I'm gonna speak on the man side of this fence, but y'all can say women too. Sometimes we go through what y'all call a midlife crisis. We don't really want an outside relationship, but we feel we got to prove to ourselves we still got it.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
And you screw your whole damn family up trying to figure you still got it. You can still pull a young chick, or you can still pull a girl down the block or something, whatever, it's your job. And you really had no interest of jacking your family up. But the person you got involved with that situation decided to knock on your damn front door or confront you at Walmart in front of your woman. And you're like, oh my God. And then that could just destroy. But most women ain't gonna tolerate it. But instead of him saying, hey, I was just having a midlife crisis. Some people go buy a motorcycle. Some people do some crazy stuff, jump out of planes with a parachute on top of their back. But a lot of these issues are dead serious. Like, a lot of people are scared to talk about it.
I call that immaturity.
No, see, that's why they don't want to talk about it. It's not immature. Sometimes even women that I talk to question their marriage. Did I marry the right guy? Did I settle? What she was just talking about, I'm sure my imagine talking about. Did I settle and didn't really want that? But because my mom and my grandma, and I see my sisters get married, I see my friends from college got married and had babies, and I want that too. And I settled for the first thing that came around that damn corner. And then 10 years, 15 years down, you're like, did I make the right choice? Am I really happy? And then most men, speaking from the man side of the point, a lot of us feel we want to prove something. We want to say, I'm not that old. She talking about you old ass nigga. You know what I mean? Yeah, seriously. Right. And you go out there because you hear you don't look like you used to. Your sack went downstairs. You get what I'm saying? And then you find yourself trying to prove that you can still pull a young woman or a woman, another. Not that you really wanted her. That's where a lot of men fall short. They fall short because that's what men do, silly things. Y'all, the women call it man's midlife crisis.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if women go through that because I'm not a woman, but do women sometimes question the man they chose? I mean, you could get past it. Like say you ask yourself that and you went on. You know what I'm saying? You ask yourself that at one time and then you moved on. It was a what they call, y'all call it a moment in your life.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Y'all got words for it, but men can't have a word for hours. We just put your big ball drawers on or something outside, and we supposed to just suck it up because we can't have that vulnerability of saying I'm going through some shit. Men can't say that. We gotta actually beat our wives up, go shoot up a club or something like that to get the help that we should have just been able to go to our spouse and say, hey, I'm going through something.
And you know what, Micro Farmer, I totally believe you on that, because one thing I know that back in the day when men show emotion, y'all was taught that it makes you a sign of weakness. Like you're weak if you show emotion. And then my nephews and all that other stuff coming up and everything, when we had my brother's funeral, my uncle's funeral, and I was seeing my nephews crying, like they was pouring their heart out and stuff. I said, I love it, because the simple fact is that they're not worried about what people think about them. And so even when in a relationship, when you're dealing with different things and stuff, and your spouse comes to you or you go to your spouse or different things like that, it has to be a communication thing. It has to be a sign of a, say if you lost something in your life or whatever, and you're married and all this other stuff, and then your partner can't show you like compassion and be there for you or whatever, it makes it hard. You know, it's like, okay, she's not going to be there for me. I'm about to be up out of there. I'm about to be done. And then the relationships can't cut off at a certain point because you feel like she wasn't there for me. I'm done.
Yeah.
So a lot of this has to do with upbringing.
Yeah.
We all are a product of our environment. We all come from different backgrounds or whatever. So some of us may have come from a background that from a child all the way up, you got very good communication. We all Black on this panel happen to be. We know what our backgrounds are. We're not a monolithic people, but as a whole, we all kind of can understand each other because what happened in the home, stays in the home. We got a lot of things that there's these little unsaid rules about it. So then when it comes to talking about what we're talking about tonight, that's hard for us to open up and express ourselves about something like that. Because a lot of things happen in our history along those lines.
With Dre and Michelle, sending prayers to y'all. I love their what they said. Because a lot of things we don't share, like we hold all that stuff in, and then guess what? It affects our relationships. It affects our marriages. It affects
our intimacy. Back to what we said, it affects your intimacy.
Yeah, because I said before, like I'm not going to go back into another relationship. I need to go get therapy because I had a brother, my past relationship, my dad. There was so many deaths, like back to back to back. So then when you come into a relationship, you don't want to bring all that baggage, you know. And so then it's like, I need to go get therapy. And, you know, in the Black homes, we don't believe in therapy. We believe in prayer. But I said, I need to go talk to somebody besides my family and all the other stuff. And I went from going from week to week to now I go every 4 weeks to talk to my therapist. And I'm like, I thank God for it because it makes it heals me, you know. And then if I meet somebody that's broken and we have a constant relationship or we talk about different things, I'm like, well, do you need to get therapy or do you need no, I don't need no therapy. Ain't nobody going to tell me nothing. Okay.
But it helps you to identify other people.
Yes.
Identify where someone else might be. So you know to say, bye.
Yeah.
Real quick, passing in a hurry instead of going down the road with them for a while.
Yeah. Because what you were saying to try to piggyback on something you said, I was about to say that a lot of times we just gotta like really be able to talk to our spouse. If you decide to get married, try to get married to your best friend. You know, don't feel ashamed and don't be telling the person he's crazy, you need to go to therapy, because all they're gonna do is they're gonna just push back at you, you know, because you're going, something wrong with you, you need to go to therapy. Man, wrong with me, bro. They're not gonna go to therapy because you told them it's something wrong with you. You need to, because what you did it wrong. You went against them and they feel that you're a target. You call them crazy or they got daddy mama issues and stuff, and that messes that relationship up, because now you're telling the male or the female she's got mental problems, and it's not that. Just say, you know, we should go together. We both have problems, because sometimes we could be more aggressive than we think we are when we don't like something our spouses do, and when you just don't realize. Like people say, I say to myself, I don't have tact. Well, y'all call it tact?
Mm-hmm.
My stuff come out just as straight as I'm speaking to y'all. Boom. Now you know what's up, black folk. We say take it how you fucking feel. You know what I mean? Take it how you feel. But that's the wrong way of taking things, because if you love somebody, it's not you can take it how you want to take it.
Yeah.
No. Learn how to communicate with your spouse or your loved one, a significant other. That's the key point. And a lot of us in the minority community, we have a problem. We feel we have to be on the male side aggressive about, she's gonna do what I tell her to do. I'm the man of the household, I'm the king of the castle, and you ain't gonna, and the female, you ain't gonna talk to me. You ain't my daddy. You ain't gonna talk to me. Like, I hope your daddy don't talk to you like I'm about to talk to you, but I'm sorry, but y'all say that.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna tell me I got my own money, I got my own job. It comes back to all that independence.
But that always goes back to our history.
Yes.
So absolutely. It's not the man, it's not a male, the man's fault. It is not the female's fault. If you dig back far enough, it goes back to our history and the experiences that as a people, what we went through. Black women stand strong because they gotta stand strong. Black men stand strong the way they do because they fighting for something for them, for the male race. Females is doing the same thing because of our history and what happened to us and how our families got pulled.
Because don't you know, men don't have no rights, if y'all notice that. You got women rights, gay rights, all other rights, ethnicity, foreign rights, people code. Yeah. You don't have men rights in this country. Men in this country does not have rights. We have women rights, like I said, gay rights, all kind of rights, but there's nothing on here for men. And that's what needs to change in the future. I might be around to see that change, but there is no men right. The men catch beanbags in America.
Right.
Because there is no men rights. If you really think about it, everybody got rights except for men, and especially the black man.
Yeah.
We don't have no rights. You do what you told. Basically, you should say the N-word. You do what you told.
I'll tell
you know where that comes from. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what you say, how we came up in America, because the black male feels disrespected by everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From his woman to the Caucasian boss man, whatever y'all want to call him, he has no rights. He gets dogged out by his woman.
Yeah.
He gets dogged out on his job. He gets dogged out by law enforcement. He gets dogged out, especially the black male in America. Because we have the black male in America is not protected. You got damn fishes protected better than the black male in this country. Yeah. Sharks. We should be on an endangered species list. We should be number one on an endangered species list.
Yeah.
And that, I mean, that's me. You know, that's the way we need to start saying we need men rights. I mean, yeah, you know how that umbrella is going to go down. You know what I mean? But we really need black men rights. I ain't gonna lie.
And that's why I ended up raising my son the way I did. And sometimes when I think back on it, well, especially when he was like a teenager and his, teens and stuff, when he was kind of getting out, got a car and was out on his own, I was always afraid all of the time because I taught him in such a way to be a strong person. Right. So when he went out into the community, he was who he was. And it took a little bit because he got pushback. He didn't understand why, and then in school, why people was treating him the way they were treating him, because he felt, he could say and do and speak the way he wanted to, just like everybody else. And they was trying to put the thumb on him. And so, he kind of had a hard time, but he still is how he is. Kind of a lot like Michael Farmer.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, I got a lot of problems with that. Our black folks got they learn vocabulary. They done got the slang. This word called narcissistic.
Yes.
If your son and me get together, we narcissistic. No, yes. I'm just confident in what I do.
Yes.
I'm more assertive. Now I got my own black sisters and black males saying I'm narcissistic. No. Yes. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You just ain't gonna talk to me any kind of way.
Yes.
Oh, you're narcissistic. And black folks got to learn how to say that damn word. And every time I turn around, he narcissistic. If he ain't rolling over and kissing your butt cheeks, he's narcissistic.
You gotta learn how to use it.
If she don't take your crap, sir, she's bipolar. What?
Right.
Yeah.
Because she don't take your crap, she's bipolar. Yeah, she probably bipolar. And if he don't take your crap, he's a narcissistic. Wait though. beanbags.
Like,
I've always been a confident black man. You ain't gonna dim my goddamn light. You can call me narcissistic, bipolar, whatever, but you won't call me a deadbeat and broke. That's what you won't call me now.
That's how my son is. Yeah, he's very confident in himself, and
if he showed confidence among his opposite side of the world, and if he show it in his people, they label him as a narcissistic or bipolar. Why?
I really do. Yeah.
If a woman is concerned about how you're going to treat her, she's a B. She's bipolar. Yeah. She got daddy issues because she won't fall over and lay over for what you pull in game, bro. Kill it. I don't kill it. Soon that black person say, yeah, he narcissistic, I walk away from him. Yeah. Because I already know what you're about. You just learned the word. You learned the big word today, and that's what you run into. That word has been running through YouTube in the streets for the last 2 years since COVID came. Narcissistic. It's a whole thing talking about narcissistic men and what are you talking about? That's a new word. Now, back in the day, we was cocky, confidence, overconfident. Where does narcissistic shit come from?
Yeah,
I've been called narcissistic, bipolar. I'm like, what? Hey, talking about?
And he is just the nicest person. It was such a
everybody maybe. But the people that see me on YouTube, the way I talk, because I'm assertive about myself. I know my ability. Like everybody here knows their ability, what they can do and can't do. If I am confident on how to grow vegetables, how to make money, buy real estate, I ain't narcissistic, y'all. I'm just telling you what I do. And I'm good at what I do.
Right.
Now that rubs some feathers on some people on YouTube. They don't speak to me. They think I'm this and the third. I'm like, I'll do what y'all want to do, but you won't call me, bro.
Right.
Yeah, that's all. Like, you know, like they can see shit. She's trying to push this candy stuff. Like, no, why you hating? You should go over there and ask her how to be affiliated, get you some coins in your pocket.
I'm telling you.
Don't hate on people, but our people, they learn that word. Them words. I'll be like, wait a minute. You only went to high school like me. You only got a high school diploma. Where you using them big words? You better start watching YouTube.
I'm telling you.
YouTube will get you in trouble. You using words because everybody else is using that word. Now you just using that as your vocabulary. I'm basic 8th grade vocabulary, as far as I'm concerned. It got me this far, and it's gonna keep getting me where I need to go. I ain't gonna fake it like I'm some PhD guy out there. I'll be like, listen, this is what you get. This is what you get. Absolutely. And that's it. And it made me so much money just being myself. Y'all say that in the world to your children, and y'all say that to your friends. Just be who you are, and God or whatever's going to come your way. If you try to put this mask on in front for other people in this world, forget about YouTube. In this world, Israel, talk about intimacy problems all your life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We talk about intimate issues, and ladies, go get you if you get a job, a desk job, you go ahead with that first, second check of yours and go get you a good chair, because I'm tired of hearing about the chair fell and you bust your back up. you worked in that job for 2 years and all of a sudden you're on disability because that chair fell down. So you need to go ahead, when they give you that bonus check at the end of the year, whatever, go get you a good leather chair. The janitor will take that old chair out, that custom chair they already got. You go get you a custom chair, because I'm tired of hearing my sister talking about, what's wrong with your back? Yeah, girl, I was sitting at the job and I was typing and the chair just dropped and my back been messed up ever since. I tripped on Yaya's sidewalk and my sciatica started acting up. What?
That's a lack of exercise. People that have a bad back, a lot of it is stretching and
it really is.
I'm so sick of meeting black women. How about they had accidents at their job at the office? Sell. A guy bumped the back of your car at 5 miles an hour. You talk about your whole left side numb. Like, what the?
Microfarmer, you about to be in timeout. You be cutting. You about to get us in trouble tonight. We wasn't supposed to go that way.
I'm just saying.
This has been wonderful. This has really been wonderful. And I knew having Microfarmer on, we would get a wide perspective.
Yeah.
And Miss Sheer Magic too. I know I'm a fuddy duddy, so I know I'm in a box, a real small box. Okay, I know that, but I wanted this to expand out and those of you that are still here with us and in the comments, thank you so much for all of your comments, and all the things that you chimed in on. What's that?
The comments. I wanted to respond to somebody. She said, I'm done.
My neck, my back. Yeah. You know, so my neck, my back.
I'm done.
Right. I was going to respond to somebody's. I didn't see it in the.
Marriage supposed to be a challenge.
Dre asking if Microfarmer had a channel up here.
Yeah, exactly.
You got a channel, fam. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, talk about your channel, Microfarmer.
Nothing. No. My channel is Microfarmer. No, I'm Microfarmer. This is my company here. You can't even. I like that background. You know what? I'm thinking it's on the wall. Oops. that's well, it's micros infusions. We do CBD teas and stuff like that. But my YouTube channel, I talk about how to grow a lot of stuff in a small space. So we have chickens, rabbits, we have 4 large dogs, outdoor theaters, 15 fruit trees, a variety of gardens, raised bed gardens here. Also in my small space, I am also a cannabis grower. And all this is done in a backyard where people say, you got to have an acre. You don't have to have an acre. That's why the name Micro Farmer, because I am a farmer, even though I'm in the suburbs with a backyard, but I have apple trees, peach trees, plum trees, cherry trees, mulberry tree, 30 chickens, 11 rabbits, 2 German Shepherds, 1 pit bull, 1 Labrador. A yellow lab, array of different 420 plants. Raised beds, everything. Yeah, everything. So in a backyard, not no acre, no 2.5 acre, not a half acre. I'm on a small piece of property. It's all about planning. And I wouldn't say I'm an entrepreneur. I'll just say I'm a business guy. I'm just a business person. People do call me and reach out to me to help them figure out their business. So I'm good at giving advice of how to, get your side hustle on. Just like Sheer Magic. I ain't gonna lie to you. My hook on fonts is working today, boy, because I didn't know how to pronounce that Sheer Magic. I'm like, sheer. You know what I'm saying? You know how they say, pronounce your word, Micro. Pronounce
Sheer Magic. I just get a J. I like to be different.
Yeah, I was like, sheer.
Yeah, I'm like Sheer Magic. It's just with a J.
No. Here go mine. Sheer what? Sheer. Yeah, I was jacked up. My hook on fonts was jacked up when I saw that. But thank you. Appreciate y'all. But so that's my channel. I'm a grower. I grow for companies. I mean, I don't put it on YouTube because you have the hatred that comes with it, right? But I grow for companies that want to get into the Northeast because we became legal state now for marijuana. And I'm an outdoor grower. I'm not an indoor. Most people here, because we have a short grow season here, but I have a special formula soil that I created. Another black man probably gonna bring the world on his game. So I created this soil that I create, and certain companies want to know what it is, but I'm not. But I'm using their product. They want to see, because what they're doing is trying to create a seed.
Oh, my nephew's there.
Oh shoot. They trying to create a seed.
Is that your nephew right here?
Yeah. Hey,
okay,
nephew.
I was wondering who that was. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Michael Farmer.
No. I was just saying, because you know how they try to create flowers that deal with cold and hardy rains and stuff. So I'm growing some stuff for this company. I don't have the name. There's no name for these things, but I grew for them, paid to grow this stuff for them and outdoors for them to get the data, because they're trying to get seeds to grow in cold climates. They trying to get it to grow in cold climates and grow fast. So I've been doing my data. That's why you haven't seen me do lives. And I'm too busy getting my other coins and my other hustle from these corporations. So it's a lot of money out here, y'all. That world of the 420 world is, a lot of us is going to be too late for the party. a lot of us, and my 9-year-old daughters and my 10-year-olds, and when they get older, they're gonna be like, we know this because we was around there with my dad. Like my dad, we've been around this since we was 8 years old, 7 years old, and they see what I do. So when they become adult women's, whatever they want to do, I'm like, shit, my dad's the one that did that work. That black man right there, your grandfather, your great grandfather. I remember when we was 8 years old running back, y'all go ask Yaya and Sheer Magic. They was my granddaddy. He created, but when I tell people, the people that rock with me, they know it's about to go down. But the people who don't like me be on some bullshit shit. I'm like, wow, the hate is real. That crab in a bucket. And I'm like, you got meters. And so my wife tried to tell me to stay off of YouTube, like put my stuff out there because the crab's in a bucket, And this is what I love about some of the YouTubers here, like Best Yet Journey and stuff. They always told me to be yourself, and you don't have to get recognized. You don't have to get monetized to get recognized, because Lead Farm, I don't know y'all follow these channels, but you don't know who's watching your channels.
Absolutely.
Because the people got me because somebody them hooked them up to my channel, and then they reached out to me. And I'm like, what? You pay what? What? You sure you want little old me? Yeah. You gonna pay me X amount of what? So stuff like that. So that's what I do, and I just don't put everything on YouTube because, like I said, everybody don't need to know what I'm actually doing. But if you do Google this, the military, the VA is starting a pilot program to start dispensing 420 to the soldiers that come back with PSTD. So they're starting it, and I am part of that process of growing stuff so they can use to see, because our government actually use civilians to do things that you don't know. It ain't always big companies. They find civilians to do test runs on things, and that's what it is. But you can't tell some people in the world because they be like, well, he capping. Like, no, the government finds you, just like they'll find you and take you out your house and you don't exist. They find you. And they pay well. And you be like, what? Yeah, you just do that NDA, what do you call it? I forgot the name. On that confidentiality.
Yeah.
And you wonder how some of these black folks are so rich living on Martha Vineyard. They get a check from Uncle Sam. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Sam got them feed you chicken wings with honey on it to the black folks to see if they go.
He's so crazy.
That's what they did to Popeye's chicken. They think Popeye's chicken, old people shooting everybody about Popeye's chicken. There was something in that chicken. They did their data about that chicken.
Really?
Yeah, you see all the people killing each other, fighting for a chicken Popeye. Hey, we've been black all like we ain't gonna kill nobody for no damn chicken.
What happened?
Absolutely. They was like fighting in the driveway to get the chicken and
kill people for that chicken sandwich.
Yeah, they was for the chicken sandwich. It was crazy.
Yeah, and that was a test run that they actually got them to put in the food to see the reaction. What would happen?
That's why we going through all these health issues.
That's why you need to cook your own food.
Yeah, like a lot of food out here is being tested on you because you eat.
A whole nother subject, but yeah.
No, I'm just saying, but they do find civilians to do studies and stuff like that right in your backyard. There's probably somebody down your block right now doing something for the government. You just don't know.
Stop it, Michael Farmer.
I'm dead serious. See, that's what I'm talking about. And you know what they say? Yeah, you've been around here long enough. They say the truth sounds fictional, don't it? And the lie sounds like the truth, right? The truth sounds fictional in a lot of situations. And people, like you said, they'll laugh. But the government does a lot of stuff with civilians you don't even understand. The people that run Area 51 is not military people. They civilians.
That's why I say these movies they be coming up with that, be them kind of movies that you think is way out there. Somebody done something, I ain't trying to spew out no conspiracy theories by any means, but what I'm saying, something done happened somewhere that because they didn't come up with it just out of nowhere.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You got people, that's why you got spies. Spies can be you. You can be Yaya. You sit up here on YouTube, hey y'all, hey YouTube. You a spy.
Stop telling all my business.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tell everybody in the comments about
No, but what's up, Mike Chaotic? But y'all have a blessed one. It's been fun, ladies. You know, anybody can call me microphone. I'll come up on your live and make it fun.
We appreciate you.
You know,
yes,
if anybody watching this, if you a fuddy duddy and don't have nothing to talk about, hit me up, microfarmer4@gmail.com. I'll come up on your live and liven it up for you.
Yes,
right. We appreciate you.
And give you the honest truth. Don't get me up there to lie. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I ain't gonna sit up there and sugarcoat too stuff. But I do not want nobody to get demonetized because of me. But I try to keep it clean, a little bit clean. You know, I'm the Howard Stern of YouTube.
Tonight.
Yeah, he called tonight clean. What?
You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So look, yeah. So can I plug myself in? Listen, the Microfarmer jackpot is on again, y'all.
What's that?
$10 to get on the wheel. I got prepping stuff, garden stuff, garden books, homesteading books, all kind of different type of books. And it's $10 to get on the wheel. The first prize is a big box with prepping stuff, gardening stuff, fishing stuff. Is overall, that's the first prize. The second prize is a smaller box of that stuff. And then the third and fourth is giving you some of my beautiful, gardening books and stuff like that. I got a whole bunch of books to give away. I'm going to be traveling soon. I got rid of my front garden, and I'm going to be just giving some of my stuff away because I'm ready to get going. My daughter's will be 10 years old this year. And so they don't need nobody to cook for them no more. They don't need nobody to do their hair no more. So I'm going to travel, y'all. So I'm getting up out of here. I'm going to travel. The girls don't need no real babysitter no more. They just need somebody to watch over them. Like, I can drop them off at my mother-in-law's and be gone for the weekend. Yeah. Because I did. That's another midlife crisis. I'm gonna tell you my midlife crisis is. I'm addicted. I'm gonna say it. I'm addicted to, like you said, that weird addictions. I'm addicted to Walmart's clearance section. I can't walk into a Walmart without going to their clearance section. Like, how some of y'all women can't pass a shoe store and a pocketbook or a dress store.
Right.
If I go to any Walmart in America, I have to go to the clearance aisle. I found that I'm addicted to the clearance aisle of Walmart.
Oh, I can't go in Walmart. Too much be going on.
As long as they don't mess with that clearance aisle, I'm good. Shit. Right. But I'm addicted to that, and then I created my own problem because now the kids got older. The reason why I have chickens and the rabbits and everything like that is because when I retired the age I retired at, I needed something to do. Now the girls got big now, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't need these chickens. I got to get up every morning and mess with chicken. I created my own problem. The wife ain't going. So, our sisters and stuff, they're going to be like, I ain't going out there feed no chickens and rabbits. That's something you did. So I'm sitting there like, now I got to find out who's going to feed the rabbits if I leave. And then, so you know what? Rabbits, you got to go. I love y'all, but y'all got to go. Rabbits and chickens got to go. Now the dogs, they can fend for themselves out there because all I got to do is change that chicken coop into a dog house in the dog run so I can feed them 250 pounds of dog food and water and leave them there, put an air conditioner in the house over there, and I can go.
Okay.
Yeah, see, because I already got a 6-year. My daughters, they be 10 in January, so I got 7 more years. They going to college. They out of here.
Yep.
I'm still a young man. I'll be just turning 62. And I'm sitting there like, man, listen. And I look decent with half a teeth. Yeah.
He's so crazy, shit, Magic.
Yeah, but yeah, shoot.
We appreciate you so much.
Yeah, well, you go get that teeth knocked out your mouth, please. I don't want to hear about that tooth no more.
It's done. It's out my mouth. I just need to figure out what I need to do after that.
Yeah.
No, because if you say it's bothering you, they didn't get everything out. Seriously. Right. I got mine moved. Right. Because they say the same thing. If they didn't get up, I've still felt pain in it somewhere. Either there's a nerve still left in there, they didn't get it, or it's a partial tooth piece in there that ain't taken out of there.
Okay.
So just go back for your checkup and say, hey, can you check and see you got everything out of it? Because you're saying it's bothering you, it's pain. Because at first they said it would be a phantom pain. Like they said, a phantom, you'll feel it. It should just went away within a week.
It's been like deep down, like it's been.
She said she had a dry socket microphone.
Yeah. 2 weeks. I'm like,
yeah. I wasn't going there. You gonna bust out laughing?
Yeah, no, don't even go there. Don't even go there.
I was there, but what they do with the dry socket? They got to inject a gel or something in there.
They did that.
Yeah,
they need to open that back up and fix that.
Yeah.
That's not.
They should be able to X-ray it and see if something got left in there or whatever.
Yeah, because that's not a dry socket. What you're talking about? If they inject some gel in there, then that gel should be in there to stop the dry. It's not that. It's something they left in. Trust what I tell you. You know, we just as people, we just take their word for it because they don't want to do their job.
The only thing that got me through our live tonight, my vodka and my Orgeal.
I hate to be your sidekick this week.
It's a struggle. I'm telling you.
I'd have to swing by CVS and go get the extra strength or a gel or something.
Oh, y'all stop it. Don't start again.
May I have a dry socket? May I have? Who got a dry socket? Oh, you. Oh, Kim that. Oh, she said may have a dry socket.
Yeah, I got that done.
Sheer Magic, you want to talk about your channel? Tell everybody about what you got going on your channel.
The things I have going on, I am about to post about. I tasted the KFC chicken wings or whatever, and then I'm gonna do interviews, and I'm about to be consistent on my channel just to get everything going because I have been dealing with this tooth issue. But I would love to everybody come over and join my Sipping with Sheer Magic YouTube channel. It's positive, it's good energy. The two things that I don't deal with is negativity and politics. So come on over and join my channel because I would love to have y'all.
I like watching you started your walking every day on your lunch at work. I enjoy watching that.
Is it a full body video or is just your face going like this?
Well, it's a thing where I need to get my camera's on the way where I can do my full body video. But right now,
I'm tired of looking at people's face like this.
I have my hands
while we walking.
Yeah,
I want to see the whole movement. You know what I'm saying? Like Pornhub.
When I'm at work and I get a 30-minute break, but I do a 10-minute walk and then I come back and then I eat for the last 20 minutes at work.
What?
And so I'm walking at my
job. Let me cut their mic down.
So I'm walking at my job. Like I thought it was gonna be 10 minutes, but it's usually like 5 to 7 minutes because
that's okay.
I'm starting. I'm just starting.
Absolutely. It was
beautiful. All right. My dogs done got out my yard. The daughters coming talking about they outside the gate. They jumped the fence.
Oh,
they must have went after a fox or something. Saying the dogs jumped over. So ladies, thank y'all so much. Now I gotta go corral these down dogs. So y'all appreciate you. Hey, Sheer Magic. Email me if you need somebody to come up and have some fun with.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
I'm here.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
All right, y'all. My dogs, the daughters saying the dogs jumped. Okay. All right.
Bye. All right. Bye. So thank you guys. We appreciate each and every one of you that came in tonight. This was an absolutely, marvelous conversation. I learned a lot. So I really enjoyed this. Sheer Magic, you?
I did. I enjoyed this.
It was really good conversation.
No insight. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So we just want to thank you guys and thank you for hanging with us. We did go over. We went over. Almost another hour. It's 1:49. Usually we stick to our hour, but we were having such a good time. We wanted to just keep on talking. So make sure you check out Micro Farmer. And make sure you check out Sipping with Sheer Magic. And I'm Yaya's Best Life. So until the next video, what do we always say?
Your last intro.
I have not been posting so much. Let me see. What do I usually say? Shoot, I forgot, girl.
Make sure you take care of your family and your loved ones.
Oh, that's horrible. That was my keynote.
Make sure you take care of your family and your loved ones, and make sure that you tell each other. Oh,
That's horrible. But y'all take care of each other, okay? Y'all get it together next time. I have no
Right.
idea what's really going on. That usually just rolls off of my tongue.
Right. Uh-huh.
I
So-
can't. I don't know. I'm sleepy, I guess.
Like, comment, subscribe, share. No, let me.
I don't know what's wrong with
It
us.
looks like a like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll know when we'll come on to talk about whatever we want to talk about. And drop up in the comments and let us know what you're going to be sipping on.
Absolutely. So thank you guys. We appreciate y'all. And until the next video,
Deuces.
y'all. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, Kiba.
Bye, y'all.